I'm in my hotel room in Dallas. The Tom Ferry 20th Annual Success Summit for Real Estate Agents has just ended, and I am full of ideas, and my mind is like for everything that I've learned. So the biggest focus of this Tom Ferry Summit, the continuing theme of the summit was about AI, artificial intelligence, and everything that we should know in terms of what AI is going to do to revolutionize real estate, why we shouldn't be afraid of it, how we can use it, how we can apply it in our business. And there's just so much to learn. And so I admittedly was very scared of AI, nervous about using it because I just didn't understand it. And my mind immediately goes to what if this happens, and all of the science fiction movies. And there are certainly bad things that can happen with artificial intelligence, but there's also so much good that can come from artificial intelligence and leveraging it and using it. Basically, the bottom line is if you choose not to utilize artificial intelligence in your business, then you're going to become a dinosaur, because this is not going away. It was introduced in November of 2022. Jason Pantana is a speaker. He talked about how when new technology comes out, there are a lot of different versions and people that are trying to create it. Then it gets dwindled down to the major players. So not to be overwhelmed, just start using it, trying it. And I'm going to talk to you about a few of the things that I learned in my workbook from the Success Summit in my notes here. So these are my takeaways: to learn the AI resources that I should know and to use AI to create the content that I want to create, to learn all of the uses of AI in my business. So 10 practical uses for artificial intelligence in real estate. So AI produces text, images, video, and audio. You can use AI to clone video, which is personalization, lip syncing, or voice synthesis will personalize keywords in a video without re-recording. The tools are Maverick, Be Human, and GAN.ai. You can record one video and then it will take your mouth movements and how you phonetically create sounds, and it can reproduce multiple versions of the same video where you're saying different names, so it's personalized to the individual. The second one is to have clean audio, so you can use Adobe Enhance, Veed, or Auto to repair damaged audio. The third is using text to image or design or video, and my husband and I have been playing around with this where he likes to use the Bing version where you can type in whatever you want to see an image of and it will show up for you. So he's able to make like a personalized graphic. So this is going to be, rather than writing and designing and analyzing and researching and coding and editing, instead you're going to use prompting. You're going to prompt artificial intelligence to create these things for you. There are a few AI applications: Midjourney, Runway ML, Doll-EZ, Adobe Firefly, Wombo Dream, and Canva right now that are doing this. The fourth practical use for artificial intelligence in real estate is to have text edited videos. So let's say that I want to use one of my videos, but I realize that I keep saying the word so. I can use Descript or Adobe Premiere Pro or even Vimeo to remove the text from the video, rather than going through the video and trying to splice the exact second where I say the word and find it. It will transpose the video into text, which you can visually see, and then you can just take out the words that you don't want to use. Fifth one is frame to film. Runway ML is an example of AI which will bring a photo to life. You have a photo of your beautiful listing with a sunset and the beach, and you want to evoke more emotion with that image, maybe put it on a single property website, have the waves crashing or the sun setting. You can take one frame, one photo, which, because that's what film is, it's a series of frames, and artificial intelligence will bring it to life by adding frames in front of and behind it to show the sun setting and the waves crashing or a bird flying. just to create that atmosphere that you are trying to convey in the listing. Number 6, this is one that my mind goes to when I get scared about artificial intelligence. So a deep fake avatar. There's 2 types of this. You can do a ready-made avatar or a video avatar, which is the most realistic. Hey Jen, most realistic to fake that it's me. And Synthesia, Deep Brain, Hey Jen. Those are the 3 apps. A ready-made avatar or a video avatar. So ready-made avatar would be like when you're selecting who you want to be in a game, and it's just got ready-made profiles of people, and you can just choose, okay, I want this person to be the spokesperson on my video, versus a video avatar where it actually takes me and uses me as the avatar, and after watching a certain amount of footage of me talking, is able to recreate my voice and my gestures so that it looks really real. Number 7 is multimedia magic. Runway ML has magic tools. I do this with Canva. I love Canva. You can remove an object from a video, which is amazing. Number 8, clip curation, vanity optimization, long form chops, and vertical clips from a video. You can use CapCut, Veed, Lumen 5, or Captions AI for these types of modifications. Here's an example. You're reading a script, you want to talk about the market. It's very important that you know your numbers, and so you've got your script in front of you and you're reading off of it. Well, you can use artificial intelligence to fix your eye contact so that it appears that you're looking at the screen the entire time, even though you're reading a script. And that makes you appear more authentic. You can whiten your teeth, you can remove wrinkles, and you can segment anything. Snap Edit, Adobe Firefly, Canva, Replicate, and more apps are capable of doing that. Long form chops. So you can use artificial intelligence to create vertical clips from a video, like Opus Clip, Munch, and Video, and that's where you've got the horizontal format video like what I'm recording right now, and rather than recording this twice, turning your camera around the other way to do the vertical format, your technology, the AI, will produce for you the vertical format version and can do it automatically and can get you centered in the middle of the frame, the vertical format. Number 9, ChatGTP Extras. So Zapier is an app that will zap things and create links, and I love using it. You can create your own recipes for whatever you want to zap, and one example they gave is responding to reviews on your Google My Business profile. You can create a zap for that, and you can automatically create Google My Business posts from your reviews. Plugins with AI are something you're going to see everywhere, and that's going to take your applications to a whole new level. Prompt Perfect, AI PDF, Photorealistic, A+ Doc Maker, Access Link, Video Insights, Access Sheet, Make a Sheet, Company Transcripts. Number 10 is text to sound. There's 11 labs. It's 11 spelled out and labs. You can make a voice memo for 5 minutes and upload it, and it will study how you talk. This is what I was alluding to before. And then you can type out what you want it to say, and it will create a video of you doing it. And this is wild. If you check this one out, this will blow your mind, absolutely. So this was on day 1. Jason Pantana went over these AI listing attraction hacks that your competitors will be using if you don't. And these are just really cool ways to use artificial intelligence to take the content that you're trying to create for your clients and just take it to a new level so that it's more authentic, it's more engageable, and it's in the format that people want and are ready to consume, and to scale it to a higher level. All right, so the second section is page 107 to 108. Day 2 of AI, 5 tools to skyrocket your output and get more done faster. We talked a lot about ChatGTP and about how we can use artificial intelligence in our listing process. A lot of people will choose their real estate agent and make that selection based on the person was optimistic about the prospect of selling my home in the market. They pointed out the true potential of the property, and they gave me a lot of details that made sense to me. If you have knowledge but you're not getting it out there and creating the content, then no one will know that you are the knowledge broker. So it's very important to be authentic and create unique content that shows what you do know so that you can share that information. Now here's 5 ideas to implement this into attracting more listings, which the real estate market desperately needs right now, is more homes for sale. AI idea number 11, appointment summaries. I downloaded Otter. There are other ones, Parrot, Fellow, and even Zoom IQ. And what they do is they'll listen in to a meeting. With Zoom IQ, you can actually plug this into Zoom. So you have a Zoom meeting, and the artificial intelligence, the AI application, is listening in. It is creating a transcript, and then at the end of the conversation is summarizing the main points so that you know what you talked about and you are able to get that summary out to the right people. I mean, how many times do we get off of a 45-minute phone conversation with our clients and then sit for another 20, 30 minutes and just type out a summary of everything that we spoke about? That is very time consuming, and it can be exhausting on you mentally. To have something like Otter that can take and just transpose that right away and get it out to your client. Hey, here's a quick recap of what we talked about. Get it to your agent that's going to be helping the client with the property, putting it into your CRM so that you have that in your notes. Your recollection of the conversation is just like a game changer for me. Number 12 is autonomous site design. Wix, ADI, Durable, and Framer are applications you can use to create a single property website for a listing. And you can say, I want you to create a website, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, boom, here you go. There's your website. Instead of hiring a web developer or spending hours learning how to create a website, it's like downloading something from the Matrix and being like, okay, I need to make a website. I don't know how to do that. And boom, now I know how to do it. Amazing. Number 13 is renovation, augmented reality. Sometimes you will have a situation in a listing where maybe it's cluttered or something needs to be changed on it, and it's difficult to convince the seller that, hey, this is what your room would look like if it wasn't cluttered or if it was depersonalized. You can use augmented reality to reimagine the home and to show that right away. Take a picture of a room that's got a lot of junk and clutter in it, use the augmented reality and say, hey, here you go. This is what your property would look like if you did the things that I'm asking you to do. And sometimes that visual representation is what it takes to really convey what you're trying to say with your words, but a picture says 1,000 words. Number 14 is data analysis. So code interpreter. You want to turn this on in your Chat GTP. It's a beta feature. You have to have the Chat GPT 4, but then go in and turn on Code Interpreter. This allows you to upload spreadsheets and documents and get ridiculous analysis on them. One example, you can upload a spreadsheet with all of your Google reviews, which I have. I'm going to be doing this. And you can ask Chat GTP questions about it. Number 15 is robot mail. You can have a handwritten note that you are using technology to write out for you with a pen and a robot arm, but you don't want to send the same handwritten exact note to all 100 people. You can upload it into ChatGPT and ask them to output 100 versions of the same message with slight variation, but with the same intent. It will output 100 different versions of the same message, which you can then export into your robot mail, and it will write 100 different versions of the same message so that if 2 people get this postcard from you and they compare it, it doesn't look inauthentic. And you're getting the information out there and you're working smarter, not harder. This is talking about mastering the art of smart prompting. You'll want to start a new chat for each topic that you're going to talk about. And isolating those conversations is going to be helpful because it provides the context that it's going to use to answer the question. So if I ask it a question and then I ask it to tell me in a more direct manner, the rest of that thread is going to be more direct to me. And if I'm switching topics around, then it's going to get very confused. So you want to have a new chat thread for each topic that you're working on. And there's 5 things that you need to remember when you're prompting ChatGPT. Your persona, your objective, your context, your format, and your style. So persona, you want to declare who is speaking. And acting as a person is different than imagining, which is fictitious. Very important that you know how to command it to do what you want to do. Number 2, objective, define what you need. Context is to provide a detailed backstory. The purpose of this is format, specify the desired output, like write me 2 paragraphs or export a spreadsheet or create a PDF. So you want to specify how you want it to come across to you. And then style is to refine the manner of speech. And there are default settings in here. You can set like how you want it to communicate with you or the voice you want it to have overall. But even within those threads, you can say, sound more professional or be more direct. The big question is, where do you start? What's one thing that you're going to do today to become more comfortable with artificial intelligence and make a decision with how you're going to use it in your business?